So, Joe Biden apparently has prostate cancer, and I don't care what side of side of the political spectrum you're on. I've always said that if you're on the left and you wish death upon someone, you're a loser. If you're on the right and you do this, you're a loser. You go through Twitter, you have the right saying, "Oh yeah, F Joe Biden, I hope he dies, and that's what you get for ruining the country." And then you have the people on the morons on the left who are like, "Oh my God, why couldn't it have been Donald Trump? He hurt my fake vagina and I hate him and I hope he dies. Why can't he have the cancer?" So, do I like Joe Biden? No. Did he ruin the country? Of course. Did he make bad decisions? Yes. Just like Donald Trump's making bad decisions. Bad decisions that are possibly going to affect the country. Do I wish death upon him? No. As someone who had a grandmother who had cancer, who had breast cancer, who is no longer here, I would never wish death upon someone, especially by the means of cancer, and in his case, prostate cancer. How much of a miserable fucking twat do you have to be to wish that upon someone? Again, if you're on the right, if you're a conservative, Republican, whatever, and you're wishing death upon this man, you're a fucking loser. Okay? If you're on the left and you're out there, instead of well wishes and all the, whatever toward for the family, you're sitting there complaining about, why couldn't it have been Donald Trump? You're a fucking loser. Okay? Simple, plain and simple. You are a fucking loser if you are wishing cancer upon someone because you don't like them. When you know goddamn well that if it was your family with fucking cancer, you want all the respect in the world. Even if your family, your grandmother, grandfather, your mom, your whoever, if everyone thought that they were a piece of shit and a garbage human being, you know damn well you'd want everyone to respect your family in their time of need, especially when someone's going through something like cancer. But that same courtesy that you're expecting, you can't give in return. So, again, did he make mistakes? Of course. And a lot of them cost people lives. Just as what Trump's doing will probably cost a lot of lives in the long run. Do I wish death upon him? No. Do I wish death upon Joe Biden? No. That is what fucking immature losers do. That is the shit you say when you're a kid. Like, oh, I hope you fucking die. I hope you get AIDS and die. I hope you get this and die. Like a little fucking petulant child. The people on the right, oh, I'm glad. Actually, hang on. Fuck Joe Biden. Joe Biden destroyed my entire life. I lost everything, including 4 years in prison. I was innocent, and he and his entire communist regime can go tickle their prostates with a reciprocating saw. Bye bye, Joe Dirt. Then they have you got people not believing that it's real. $2024, man. Wow. Here's Trump's. I mean, even Salty Cracker. I have no sympathy for Joe Biden. Fuck him. And fuck his monstrous family. And what about the people in his family, like the granddaughters and all that, his grandkids, who aren't monstrous? The ones that you don't hear about. Their loved one now has cancer, and people are being such inconsiderate freaking pricks that they're like, oh, good. I hope you fucking die. Again, petulant child type bullshit. Grow the fuck up. Going from Kamala Harris. But so you're trying to tell me that Joe Biden has access to the best medical staff in the world and routine exams, and he was just now diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer? Joe Biden said literally over 2 years ago that he had cancer. The Biden regime at the time called it a gaffe. But again, the same courtesy that you'd want people to show your family, is it really that hard to extend the same courtesy to them, even if you don't like them? But apparently it is. Apparently it is hard. But like I said, as someone who had a grandmother who had breast cancer who is no longer here, um, obviously I don't wish death or cancer or upon anyone, because that's what fucking immature people do, wishing death upon others. Everyone, especially for like religious people, they all believe in karma and this and that. You know, if he's done terrible things, then he'll pay for it in the long run. In the end, when he dies and he goes to meet his maker. But wishing death upon someone just makes you the fucking asshole here. It makes you the terrible person. Because it's the whole, we're not the ones to judge, only God can judge. Well, if Joe Biden was a terrible person, then he'll be judged. Simple as that. Which obviously I don't believe. I don't believe in. I think all religions are bullshit. I'm saying for the people who are religious and they're all preaching about God and on the day your judgment comes. Well, again, all you're doing now, this dude is having to go through cancer, and all you're doing is showing how much of a terrible person you are. So what's it going to be like for you when you get judged? Yeah, you don't think about that shit, do you? I mean, imagine you've died and it's like, well, you've lived a good life, but wishing death upon someone, wishing cancer, that's not something good people do. Good people don't wish death upon someone else just because they don't agree with them. So, I'm sorry, denied. Like what? But well, only God can judge. You're making this call, and that's not your right. So, sorry, down you go. Have a nice time. I hear it's great this time of year. But anyway, yeah, so Joe Biden, prostate cancer. I mean, I know he's old. He's like, what, 81 years old or whatever right now. Um, so people are going to be like, oh, well, he's going to pass soon anyway because he's so old. Still. Obviously I hope that he's getting help finally. If he did, in fact, know that this was happening like 2 years ago, I hope he's actually getting the help he needs. But I guess we all just prepare for that moment where something goes terribly wrong and takes a turn for the worse, and we get that, announcement that, former President Joe Biden has died. And I'm not saying I'm like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward. No, I'm not. I don't wish to see anyone die like that. When he does pass, I hope it is because of old age, not because something as fucking evil and disgusting as fucking cancer. I want him to go due to old age. But that's just me. I mean, people can say what they want about me and how you attack them and you rant. But the fact that I'm never wishing death upon someone, it just kind of shows that, the difference between the people like me and the people who are wishing death upon others. So, anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.